Hi guys, welcome to Bands TV. So you guys, we are going to be doing something different in this video, and it is an amazing matter that I saw with Honourable Funmi Asaolu's court, the popular court show. And you guys, it was hilarious. So before we go on, please like this video, and if you are not yet subscribed, do subscribe. Join the family, okay? So you guys, this matter is between a husband and a wife, and true life story. This is a true life story, you guys. So the woman came to Justice Funmi Asaolu's court to ask to be separated from her husband because the man's wahala was becoming too much. Now, what did the man do? So this couple, they have children, I think 4 children, and the man is not working. He's not doing anything. Like, he wakes up in the morning, goes to his younger brother's shop, okay, in Oshodi, and comes back in the evening. 10 years, okay, he has not been fulfilling his role as a father in the family, that kind of a thing. Now, he has a wife that is hardworking. She works hard. She's trying her best. She has a job, like she's holding it down. Typical Nigerian woman, okay, like typical Nigerian woman. Now, this man wakes up and says that his wife should resign from her job. She should stop working. She should come and sit down at home, okay, because she's not giving him his conjugal rights. Conjugal rights is aka make-way. Make-way is not happening in the marriage. So since he's not getting make-way, he's not getting it. He's not getting it on the regular. It's like she should resign from that job and come and sit down at home to satisfy his pleasure. That's not being enough. This man was practically harassing the woman. She would be at work. He would come to her office, come and harass her, make a scene, to the point that our employers were like, Haba, we don't think that we can't do this. This is not gonna work. And so it was like she had to stop working for a while. Now, Justice Funmi now asked the man that, okay, Oga, what do you do? He couldn't even answer the question. I don't even want them just narrate the story, okay? So then he's threatening this woman that he would unalive her. You guys know what that is, right? He would unalive her if she continues working. And according to the woman, she wasn't coming home regularly, right? She had to stay back at work because she closes late, and she had gotten robbed a couple of times coming back from work, coming home, because their house is not in the same place where she's working. So she's like, I have to stay back at work. And the man is like, no, you have to come back home because you have to come and give me my make-way rights, my conjugal rights, my marital rights. So because of this now, because of make-way and conjugal rights, this man wants this woman to lose her job. When there's no source of livelihood, he doesn't have a work that he's doing. Do you understand? Like, he's unemployed, jobless, and lazy, and irresponsible, if I may just add. Very responsible person. So as I was watching it, I was like, this is the typical Nigerian African woman. In fact, I saw in the comment section, a lot of people were asking, how did this woman end up with this man? Because their thinking, their mentality towards apart, they are not on the same frequency at all. So this man, Justice Funmi Asaolu, now told the man that he's been very irresponsible. That, okay, this conjugal rights that he's even talking about, which house are they going to carry out the conjugal rights? And if when it's time for school fees, to pay school fees, where is he? Does he have the money to pay the school fees? I was just laughing because a lot of times when you hear such stories, somebody's mind is not always like, they don't think far. That selfishness and wickedness, I'll call it wickedness, because you don't have a job, you don't have a means of livelihood, you've not had a means of livelihood in 10 years. The woman even mentioned that there was a particular money that he went to borrow from a microfinance bank, and she had to stand in as a guarantor. Let me just say this: never ever stand as a guarantor for anybody. Look, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, she stood as a guarantor for him, and it took a while that she had to repay back the money. He couldn't even pay back the money that he took out loan for. You will be using your HQ in this world. I keep telling you guys, okay? Now, because of, I don't know whether it's ego, I would not say it's ego as well as a lot of wickedness. Yes, because it takes a wicked person to say that let everything just scatter. Since I'm not working, you two, you will not have what you are doing. I remember that there was, let me digress a bit, this commentary, right? If you want to watch the legal side, go and watch Justice Funmicourt, okay? It's a commentary channel. There was a time that I was going out one day and I met this boat driver, and I was going to write a particular exam, right? So he was like, oh, where are you going? I was like, oh, I'm going, I have an exam. And he was like, hey, your husband allow you to go and do exams? So I was like, I don't understand. So he said that his wife, he got married to his wife as like a secondary school leaver, that kind of thing, and promised that he was going to send her to school. 4 children later, he did not send her to the university. So this woman was already getting like worried, and she wanted to upgrade herself, right? He didn't go to school because according to him, when he was supposed to enter the university, his parents died. Then his uncle that was supposed to pay for his school fees, the uncle also died. So he stopped going to school and decided to work, and he started working and earning money. Then he started a family, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so here's his wife. 4 children later, after they've had 4 children, and she's like, you promised me I will go to school. I want to go to school. I don't just want to stay at this level. So she was saving money. This is the story this man told me. She was saving money, and she enrolled after years of asking him, like my husband, enroll me for school now, enroller. So she enrolled herself in school. Then this man, they tell me saying one telling wife said she should stop going to school, and I was like, no, you don't do that. Like, why? It's this same conjugal right, that because she's going to school now, she's not giving him attention and she's not giving him conjugal rights. And I said that, well, she's probably angry, like she has obviously been asking you over and over for this same thing. Then you either pretend that you are not listening, or maybe you say that, oh, I'm paying school fees for 4 children, I cannot add it to this. So it's not like you shouldn't take it that way, that if the thing is peppering him too much, it too should go and enroll in school, because open university, you can be schooling and working. So that's how I had this conversation with this man. He was trying to make the wife look as if she was a demon. I said, no, that you can't do that. I don't know, when people are making such decisions, is it that they lose, like they have temporary moments of insanity because you don't weigh the options? Like in the case of this particular case in the at the Justice Court, right? You don't have a job. Your wife has a job. Your wife has a means of livelihood. Your wife is supporting the family. And if you see this woman, very calm-headed, cool-headed woman, and you are still harassing her on top the old matter. I don't understand. You people should help me. Is it not wickedness? Because if I want to say that, oh, maybe no, he's going through a phase. You know, there's a way you are going through a phase that you look for something to do. If it's to be grinding pepper in that Oshodi market that he used to go and sit down, you just wake up in the morning, you go and sit down somewhere. Maybe you say he's an agent. Maybe you say he's an agent, you guys. But look, like Justice Funmi told the man, you should appreciate that your wife is an absolute treasure. She's not even a bad woman. And she wasn't even saying she wants to divorce him or all of that. She just wanted to be separated because the pressure and the wahala was just too much for her. Oh my God, African women, that we are trying. Anyway, he had to now like sign like an undertaking that he will not go and harass her at her workplace, because Justice Funmi was very stern. However, some people had certain like reservations that she did not take the threat to life seriously in the matter. And okay, so here's my thoughts. Okay, so first of all, I've done a video, like a detailed video about Justice Funmi, the Justice Court, if it is a real court and all of that. It is an alternative dispute resolution court, right? So there is a limitation to the purview of what can be adjudicated in that court. Let me speak English. What can be adjudicated in that court, right? Now, when it comes to domestic and all of that, that is a criminal issue, right? This is more of an alternative dispute resolution kind of court, even though it's on TV and all of that. And that wasn't the issue that was brought for that wasn't the issue that was brought to her to resolve. Do you understand? They came on the basis of the harassment and all of that. So for anybody who's going to watch this, so I think that's why it may seem as though she doesn't really speak to those issues. All right. Somebody was saying that, well, that she should acknowledge when women talk about domestic issues rather than glossing them over. So I hope that explains that. Anyway, it was a fun episode. If you enjoyed my commentary on the Justice Court, let me know in the comment section, so we'll do more of this type of videos. Share with me your thoughts. If you were the woman, would you stop working because your husband says, don't work, come and give me my conjugal rights? I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.